Welcome to Willeywood Farm. This is the highest point on the farm. It's just over 130 metres or 426 feet above sea level. In this field are some sheep. These are this year's lambs, our Shropshire sheep. They've done really well, and we've managed to tuck them this year so that they'll lamb next year when they're just slightly over a year old. Over the fence are South Devon heifers. These are 2-year-old. These will be served next spring by our Aberdeen Angus bull. There is a little grass, but the cattle are being fed with silage to supplement the grass. There are 1 or 2 older ewes in here. The lambs have not been shorn, they're the really woolly ones. We have been discussing this morning possible venture, spinning the wool for knitting. The sheep on the right is Woody, our ram, or one of them, and on the left is a teaser. A teaser is a ram which has had a vasectomy, and he's put with the ewes at the very beginning of the breeding season, and the presence of a ram encourages them to ovulate, and after 2 weeks the teaser comes out and the ram goes in and hopefully gets a large proportion of them in lamb on their first cycle. It's the first time we've tried it, so we'll have to wait and see how it works. These are our ewes. As this pasture contains a high proportion of red clover, the ewes can't come on until they've been tucked at least a month, and they have to come off it a month before they go with the tuck, because the red clover contains an estrogen-like substance, phytoestrogen, and this can interfere with their breeding cycle. It doesn't seem to affect cattle, but it does sheep, so we have to be careful. The lambs will join them, but they've been tucked more recently than a month ago, so they have to wait before they come in. It's a beautiful sunny day, as you can tell. We've escaped the snow and blizzards which have affected Scotland and the north of England, and we hope it stays that way. Otherwise these sheep will have to be fed silage with the ground snow covered. This is one of my favourite places on the farm. It's beautiful, especially this time of year with the leaves which seem to be hanging on forever. possibly because of such a late start that they made in the spring. Perhaps you can see why I'm so very fond of the place. That is Regal, our bull. He's out with some late calving cows and the calves. They're very hardy breed. They can stop out all winter. They're getting silage besides a picking of grazing. There's the calf having its well, it's almost supper time. It'll soon be dark. He's a big lad, weighs well over a ton. He's gone camera shy. These are all Regal's calves, some of this year's crop, born in the spring and early summer. There's little grazing left out here for them. They've been weaned about 3 weeks when the cows went indoors. These will be going inside either the end of next week or if it snows before then. But they're fine out here, it's dry, there's grass to graze, but it's not going to last too long. And they're very inquisitive creatures. Here's another one coming to have a look what's going off. A bit of argy-bargy there. These calves have been fed so far on the mother's milk and grass and nothing else. So they will be getting silage, which is conserved grass, throughout the winter when they're indoors. And they've all come to have a look.